What do you guys say? Should we do it? Hit the show, Alan.
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was Shaw's underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the woods. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
When you get it, you get it.
Go to makeitaSundrop.com for your chance to win an ATV. Hey guys, when it's time for sex, sometimes stress can affect your performance and ruin the fun, am I right? BlueChew.com to the rescue. Try Blue Chew for free when you use our promo code REAP at checkout. Just pay $5 for shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code REAP to receive your first month for free. Gotta get you a dunce cap over there. What up, bumpkins? Hey, are we good? We doing this? Yeah? All right. Welcome to episode 134 of Country-ish. And we have a crabby but styling and profiling kind of show for you today. Ric Flair, the nature boy, is in the news, and his final match is coming up soon. When? Where? Stick around to find out. And as usual, I'm giving money away. I got more residual checks for y'all. Call in for a chance to win one. And in Best Trends, it's National Selfie Day. So hang on. There we go. Also, my buddy Mark Hunt is here, and we're going to exchange or unbox gifts that we got each other at a Goodwill. It's a segment called Goodwill Hunting. And in small town news, a distillery in New Hampshire is making whiskey out of crabs. Why? We'll figure it out. Stay tuned. We're live right now on Facebook and YouTube. And I got 3 people up in here checking comments and whatnot. Over here, sitting by himself in the dang corner, is a guy I like to call Elliot the Intern. He's wearing my lovely ginger beard mask and the Country-ish hat, Country-ish t-shirt. He's checking, which one are you doing, Facebook and YouTube?
Yes, sir, both tonight.
All right. And over here, on this table, we've got Intern Isaiah, our resident HAYSEED Gen-Z. And he's on the sound effects, and he's also checking comments. And sitting right next to him, a legend from Hickory, Mr. Mark Hunt, a.k.a. Marcus Stamos. How you doing, buddy?
Whoop, whoop. How are you?
Whoop,
Whoop, whoop.
I feel like I just saw you the other day.
You did see me the other day.
You and I
Spent the
had
weekend with you, yeah.
Yeah, we had a good time in Asheville. We'll get to that in a little bit. But real quick, Marcus, let me ask you a question. I'll ask you guys at home, too. Do you like crabs?
Crabs?
Yeah, you like when you eat crab. You ever go out and eat crabs? Like
No.
Red Lobster, anything like that?
But I do. I like imitation crab meat. Same
Imitation.
thing?
Yeah. What is that?
It's just, I don't know, what is imitation
I
crab?
don't think it's actually crab meat. I think
What
it's
is
like
it then?
It's-
I actually don't know. What do you think? Do
I'm
you
gonna
like
Google
crabs?
it.
Huh?
I'm gonna Google it.
You get the Googling. That's Isaiah. Yeah, you leave that in the comment. Let me know what you think about crabs. And if I don't, answer your comment, if I don't get to your comment this week, tonight, right now, live, I'll get to it next week. And here's how you know I do that. I'm going to read comments from last week right now. Last week, I asked everybody, what's the weirdest thing that you caught while fishing? And boy, nobody answered that question. But you did have lots to say. This guy, Jeff Willman, he says, I want to see the plunger guy flying a suction cup dildo at a sign. I don't know what that means. I don't know who the plunger guy is. I do know the suction cup dildo. We talked about that. What sign are you referring to? Lots of questions, Jeff. Is there a plunger guy I should know about? Is like our famous YouTube dude named the plunger guy? Your comment has left me with more questions. Chris Pontorno Cook said, millennial, that's a shirt. I agree. Copyright John Reap, millennial. Also, HAYSEED Gen-Z sitting over there. I am a Gen X, so I guess I'm a Gen Rednecks. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, put those on a T-shirt. Danny Jackson, get on that, and maybe we'll sell some. By the way, we have you can buy stuff at countryish.com. I don't know if anyone has yet, but you could go there and do that if you feel like it. Jackie Betts Ketterhagen, she says, Patrick Warburton used to play Buzz Lightyear in a cartoon a few years back. So, see, we were talking about how Tim Allen was no longer the voice of Buzz Lightyear, and some people was pissed about it. But, I mean, there's been other people who've already done it. So, I didn't even know there was a cartoon. So, I mean, that Patrick Warburton did. So, anyway, there you go. Jason Hartz, though, he says, okay, he's talking about you, Isaiah. He said, you need to be more acting than just reading. Some emotion, pauses, inflection in your voice, etc. Now, what he's talking about there, if you're new to the show, you'll see in a minute. We have our resident HAYSEED Gen-Z and Intern Isaiah read voiceovers from famous movies, ones that he has no business doing. We've done. We'll get to that in a minute. But last time I felt like, what was it? Stand By Me. Mm-hmm. I felt like it was just flat. There was no range. There was no highs, no lows, no emotion. It was just, we're just reading it and moving on and just trying to give them over with. This time I want you to get into it. We're going to get to that in a minute, but think about it. I'll coach you up, buddy. I'm a
You're going to be my acting coach.
Yeah, I got you.
The best acting coach in Hickory.
There's probably some acting coaches in Hickory. Darren Green says, no, The Outsiders is the movie. Yeah, so he wants you to read The Outsiders. Mark, you love The Outsiders.
I do like that movie.
I haven't seen that
a lot
one.
of big-time actors in that movie.
Ralph Macchio.
Can you name them?
Read the book.
Ralph Macchio.
Emilio Estevez.
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. Tom Cruise.
Swayze.
C. Thomas Howell.
Yep.
That's all I got. There's probably more.
Did you say The Karate Kid already?
Yep, Ralph Macchio.
Yep.
Jacob Stark says, yo,
Matt
Isaiah.
Dillon.
Matt Dillon, thank you. He says, yo, Isaiah, if you could do Jason Statham, you could do the movie Snatch. Now, this would be hilarious to me because you sound nothing like Jason Statham. No. And that's what I love about these narration things that you're doing, these voiceovers. I want to do ones that you don't sound like. Like, we did Shawshank Redemption, Morgan Freeman. You don't sound like. And then we did Clueless. Right?
I sound nothing like Alicia Silverstone.
So that's the idea. But Jason Statham from the movie have you seen Snatch, Elliot?
Long time ago. Although I do have a point of contention here. Sometimes when we're in the car driving, I would swear that Jason Statham is sitting right next to me when I
visually,
yes.
Visually.
Well, no, I mean just listening to him talk
really?
Because he sounds so much like him. Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Well, why are you holding out on this, buddy? And then we have one more comment from Raylan Nelson. She says, you need a band for that cruise? We're working on it. Raylan Nelson, I would love to have you on the, what do we call it, Sea Amigos cruise. It'll be next year. We'll get to that in a minute. We're working on that, by the way, and I'll get to that in a second. But look, we're not just a live show on Facebook and YouTube. We're a regular old podcast for your ear holes, too. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Podbean, you name it. Wherever there's a podcast, we are there. And if you want to help us out, you can join our Patreon support page. Go to countryish.com, click on support, and for just $5 and up, you get access to the Country-ish After Dark series. I think the next one we're going to do is July 12th, and we start at 9:30 right after this show. And we zoom you into the show. We talk to you guys. We play drinking games, and we cut up and have a good time. Anything goes at Country-ish After Dark. So go to countryish.com and click on support. And now, if you have $0, and I know I'm talking about 85 to 100% of you, If you got no money, but you get a big heart and you want to help, I got you. Go to Apple Podcast, write us a nice review, give us 5 stars, and I'll have intern Isaiah. I'm still getting used to calling you HAYSEED Gen-Z. I'll have him read your words, and then I'll give you old 2 to the air horn, give you a shout out, and we got a new one, right?
Yes, sir. We got a 5-star review by Orange Chuck. They said, I stopped in Hickory once and enjoyed my experience at Cracker Barrel and Walmart. John's funny, too, and worth a listen.
There you go. So, thank you.
Orange Chuck.
Go ahead. Now, Mark, did you notice how he pronounced that word before Chuck?
Before Chuck.
Orange.
Orange?
Now, I say
It was
orange.
a little nasally.
I say orange. He said orange.
Orange.
What do you say?
Orange.
Yeah.
Orange you. Kind of like orange.
Orange. Yeah. Have you always said orange? Mm-hmm. Elliot.
Orange.
How do you say it? Leave in the comments section. Can you spell it? I don't know how you would spell that. Let me know how you pronounce it, but you'll figure it out. All right, let's move on. Now, this is the segment I was talking about. Our cute little adorable Gen Z over here. He ain't but 20 damn years old. You know? And we have him do voiceovers of stuff. And this time, is this your idea?
I think
Did you want to do this
in
one?
the comments said I should do the jerk. I'm not sure who.
Okay. Yeah, somebody last week recommended that you do The Jerk, which is a Steve Martin movie, one of my favorite movies of all time.
It's a classic.
Yeah. I mean, you ask any comedian, this is like in the top 5 comedies, and it's great. Mark, you ever seen The Jerk?
I don't think I've seen this one.
Man, how'd that escape you?
What year was this?
Oh, my goodness.
1979.
79.
Really? Wow.
I was 7.
Yeah.
You were not.
I didn't watch
old
it
enough.
till later, though. I didn't watch it in the theater. I watched it later on TV or something, but it's funny. Anyway, so what I want you to do to help you out and to help coach you up, maybe you at home haven't seen The Jerk and you know what we're talking about. This was Steve Martin's first movie, and it was such a big hit that after this, he didn't do stand-up for a long time. He's like, I'm just doing movies now. Anyway, let's watch a little clip of this and then, try and sound like him as much as you can. Get the pacing down a little bit. All right, so let's watch this, the Alan Jackson. This will help Isaiah with his voiceover.
Huh? I am not a bum. I'm a jerk. I once had wealth, power, and the love of a beautiful woman.
You see how slow he's going?
Now, I only have 2 things.
And he does a thing with the thermos.
My friends and
And see how long it takes him to get to the thermos part? He said,
my thermos.
Okay, so you got it?
I think I got it.
All right.
I don't know if I could do that voice that he's doing, but
do your best.
alrighty.
And either way, I'm going to love you. Okay. But try to get into it. Try to emote. Try to be a bum like he is right here. Okay. Or a jerk. Be a real jerk. Deanna Jackson, we have an opening for this segment.
We do, absolutely.
Yeah. Let's do the opening. Welcome to the HAYSEED Gen-Z.
Well, he's a HAYSEED Gen-Z, speaking redneck and he's burning up his noodle-making inquiries. We get his take on shows like the Golden Globes or the Girls Humming in the City.
All righty. You take over, buddy. Alan, whenever you're ready, let's get into it, and let's watch Isaiah be Steve Martin in The Jerk.
Huh? I'm not a bum. I'm a jerk. I once had wealth, power, and the love of a beautiful woman. Now I only have 2 things. My friends and my thermos. Huh? My story? Okay. It was never easy for me. I was born a poor black child. I remember the days sitting on the porch with my family, singing and dancing down in Mississippi.
Okay, there you go. Not bad. You still went a little fast. I would have slowed it down even more, but I just love this scene. Look at Steve Martin trying to have rhythm. I love it. There's a scene in here where he discovers he finally gets rhythm.
But it's to jazz music,
Yeah,
which
but
is
it's
like
to
the
a
widest.
different. Yeah, it's such a good movie. All right, there you go. Clap for yourself, Isaiah. All right. So leave in the comments section, what other movies do you want Isaiah to narrate? I'm rooting for Snatch. Elliot, did you have one you wanted to share?
While you were sleeping, as I showed you earlier.
Yeah.
I think it would be.
How many
good.
people have seen While You Were Sleeping? That one escaped me. I know I'm familiar with it. I know it's a popular movie. I just never seen it.
I think a lot more people have seen it than you think have seen it.
Probably so. That's probably so. All right. Now here's the time I would normally. Well, I've already asked you to hit the share button. I used to do a thing where I put a share wig on my head, and I would stare at the camera and do a share stare. But I don't know. I feel like it's kind of demeaning, you know. I don't really like doing it, but I will, you know, if you give me some stars. That's money. If I get to 5,000 stars, I'll put the wig on and I'll sing the Cher song at the end of the show. Okay? Now let's plug some tour dates. This weekend, June 23, 24, 25, 26, Tampa, Florida, baby. I'll be in Tampa, Florida at Side Splitters Comedy Club. Then in July, 8 through 10, Atlanta at the Punchline. July 15 through 16 or 17, I'll be in Orlando at the Improv. July 23rd, Austin, Texas at the Vulcan Gas Company. And July 30th, I'll be right here in Hickory at the Hum. We're doing a country-ish movie night, and we're going to watch Cannonball Run. And I'm going to have the remote control, and we're going to pause it and laugh at stuff and point things out and make comments, just like Mystery Science Theater back in the day. And I'm excited for that. That's July 30th. All my tour dates are at countryish.com if you're curious. Now, let's get to the weekend. I hope you had a good Father's Day. Me and Marcus Stamos over here, we had a good time up in Asheville.
Yeah, before that, we were at the Hum here in Hickory with
yeah.
Moose.
Yeah, we got to talk about the Hum.
Yeah. Hum was good. Good music. Great atmosphere was good. Plenty of room. Kids run free, do what they want to do. And, yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, we saw a Allman Brothers tribute band.
Yeah.
We
saw some people getting into the Allman Brothers. You know what I mean? The head down, kind of head bobbing kind of thing you do with Allman Brothers, I think.
Yeah.
A couple falling down, a couple having to be helped out.
We saw two girls. It's good people watching.
Yep.
We saw two girls fall down. It's pretty funny.
One girl get her shoe put on. You know, you just lay on your back and throw your foot up there and let your buddy put your shoe on one of them deals.
Yeah. But let me tell you something. That place is amazing. It's right over here, and Moose put it on, and it's cool. You don't think it doesn't look that big from the road, but then you get in there, it's like pretty big. I mean, It's basically an outdoor music venue. It's called the Hum. And what's going to be there this weekend?
Well, we got two shows going this weekend. Friday is Lily Palooza. It's it's a showcase of local teen talent. A couple of these bands have guys from these bands have just graduated from high school, so it's a real cool opportunity to get them on a big stage. And on Saturday, we've got Rev On and String Theory, a.k.a. Tangerine Trees. There's a Foreigner tribute and a Beatles tribute, respectively. You can get tickets online at thehum.live.
Boom. Do yourself a favor. Good beer, good food. Had waffles, chicken and waffles there.
Yep.
Yeah. Good times. And then we went to Asheville. Me, you, and Sebastian and the lady friends.
Yep.
And had a good time.
Good
bar
weekend,
hopping.
Yep. We hit all we could.
Yep.
Wound up at a piano bar, a dueling piano with one piano.
Yeah, one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the other guy, but it was just one piano.
Yeah. What's the last time you were in Asheville before that?
That's probably been a year, probably.
Yeah, I haven't been in a long time, and it's fun, man.
Yeah, it's a good little town.
Lots to do in Asheville. So anyway, that was fun. How was your weekend? Leave it in the comments section. Anything interesting in the comments section, Elliot?
Yes, sir.
Right.
We have to address this.
All right.
Dillinger Rockwell says, I swear I'm being passed over. I've been on almost every live, and my comments never get read. Oh well. I shamefully plugged myself last time. Maybe that's it.
There you go. What's his name?
Dillinger Rockwell.
Dillinger Rockwell, everybody.
Dillinger.
We love you, man. What's the, sometimes it just skips over. Hey, Dillinger, why don't you take a cruise with me? That way I can't ignore you because we'll be on the same boat. You know what I'm saying?
Can't get away from each other.
Yeah.
You have to swim to get away.
Yeah. So next year, in 2023, November 5 through 11, that's 7 days, baby. It's called the Sea Amigos Cruise. It's me, Reno Collier, and John Heffron performing, and maybe Raylan Nelson. That's Willie Nelson's granddaughter. Maybe. We're working on that. We're going to be doing comedy, karaoke, maybe some podcast, and all the meeting and greeting you can shake a stick at. It's Royal Caribbean's brand new ship. So how's that brand new ship smell? That didn't sound good. But it's Wonder of the Seas. We leave from Port Canaveral, and we stop at Coco Cay, Cozumel, Mexico, Roatan, Honduras, Costa Maya, Mexico. Go to johnreap.com, click on cruise for that. We got a lot more show to do. I got like residual checks. We got a great small town news story. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Sex should be the best part of your day, but it's all about confidence when it's go time. Am I right, fellas? Sometimes stress, anxiety, or a bad day can affect your performance and ruin the fun for you both. BlueChew.com to the rescue. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. Don't like swallowing pills? No problems here. This is a chewable form at a fraction of the cost. Blue Chew's tablets help men achieve harder, stronger erections and combat all forms of ED. Because Blue Chew is an online service prescription, there are no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online. Blue Chew's licensed medical providers work with you to find the right ingredient and strength for your prescription. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA, and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than a pharmacy. And here's a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code REAP at checkout. You just pay $5 for shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code REAP to receive your first month for free. Oh, hey, we're back. Well, let's move on to our next segment. Don't forget, call in a minute for some money if you want to win money. Great small town news story. We've got Goodwill Hunting. We're gonna do some unboxing. But first, let's get to this segment. And it has a sponsor, Hendrick Honda Hickory. Are you in the market for a new vehicle? Nah. What about a used vehicle? No? Do you like hot dogs? Yeah. Go down to Hendrick Honda Hickory and talk to the good people down there. They'll hook you up. All right. So what I do here, I go to Twitter, you see. I click on your hashtag, and I find out what is it. What are people talking about? What's going on in here? And then I weigh in. That's how you know we're in the know. You know what I'm saying? We're trending. It's a segment I like to call. Ooh, it's the best trends. Here's what you're talking about. All right. This is one of them dumb, irrational national holidays too. It's National Selfie Day. Time to strike a pose. What are your thoughts on Selfie Day? Mark, I know you rarely take pictures anyway, let alone of yourself. I don't see you ever taking pictures of anything.
Yeah, I don't feel like I take a good picture.
You mean take it or look good in it?
I don't think I look good in a picture, yeah.
What are you talking about? You're a Stamos.
It's kind of like people that's like, I can't stand the sound of my voice. I can't stand the sound of my picture.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I think you're just trying to be humble.
No. Where did I do have a question? Where does selfie sticks go?
Oh, I got one.
Yeah, but you don't ever see them anymore, Harley. Do you?
No, not a whole lot.
It went away.
Yeah, I guess people have gotten good at just doing this.
They figured that out, huh? They didn't need a stick
I actually
for it.
have one. It's also a tripod that I use when I'm going live and stuff and doing TikToks. Yeah.
Now, how long has selfie sticks been out? Because I didn't find out what a selfie stick was until like 2018, which I feel like it had been out way longer than that.
Probably. I'd say that's par for the course on most things with you.
Well, I was in Cherokee and I saw this like 15-year-old girl taking out this stick and taking pictures, and I'm like, what the heck is that?
It draws more attention to you.
Right.
It looks more vain. So I was going to ask you guys, like, even when I take a selfie in public, I get a little bit, and I'm a comedian, I still get a little embarrassed. Like, I don't, I'm ashamed almost. I don't want to be seen doing this. So when I do it, like, if I'm on a plane, I'm saying goodbye, Milwaukee, and I'm doing like this, I'm kind of like going like this. Teens today, they have no shame. They will just take a selfie right in front of you.
And it's the fish. What's the fish pose? The pouty lip.
Duck lips.
Yeah, duck lip. Yeah,
duck lips.
You have to do that.
Now, I know Elliot does no selfies.
Correct.
I never see pictures of you. You hide your face.
Yes, sir.
You don't do any pictures. Do you do selfies?
No.
Yeah, nobody does selfies. Not in this room. I do them. My fiance's daughter, Lainey, she's 16. So she is nonstop selfies. It's hilarious. We will be hanging out, having a conversation. And mid-sentence, like it'll be like, oh, yeah, we're going to, so it's like I'm talking to you, right? She'll be like, oh, after this we can watch if you want to do that. Like, it's like how she communicates. Like, she didn't say anything. She just,
it's like her way of Morse code or something.
Yes. Anyway, happy National Selfie Day. I don't know why we need a National Selfie Day. Also, hashtag Ric Flair's last match.
The Nature Boy.
The Nature Boy.
Styling, profiling.
Did you know about this?
Kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, jet flying, limousine riding, son of a gun. Woo!
Oh, I think my favorite part was that very enthusiastic woo at the end.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah, so did you know about his last match?
Yeah, I knew about his last match. It's against Jay Lethal, and it's in Nashville, Tennessee, July 31st.
That's right.
I would love to go to that.
They're moving the venue, though. The event was initially scheduled for the Nashville Fairgrounds on July 31st.
But they
after
sold out.
Sold out in less than 24 hours, they had to relocate it to a larger venue, which is now at the Municipal Auditorium. You can get tickets at RicFlairsLastMatch.com. In the press release, the Nature Boy commented on the news by expressing his excitement about the bigger crowd. He said, on July 31st, I'm still going to walk down that aisle, and I'm going to style and profile as only I can. But now, a bigger crowd, bigger lights. The Nature Boy can't wait to do what I do best. Hang on, ready? Woo! That's how you do it.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Give me a good one. Give me a good woo. I want you to get into it.
All I can do is the little popcorn fart woos.
Woo.
Like that.
Woo. So Ric Flair's last match will air. You know you can watch it.
Wait, really? On Fight TV? Is that
Fight
it?
TV, FITE. I didn't even know that was a thing. Is that one of them free networks you get with
Yeah,
a
it's
smart
like
TV?
a app that you can download and you can watch UFC, MMA.
Do you remember, John, we were kids, wrestling would come on every Saturday morning.
Yes.
Like 9 or 10 o'clock.
6:05
It
on
would come
PBS.
it would come on
No,
our
before
local.
he was born,
it
we're
would come
talking.
on our local TV.
Yeah.
Saturday mornings. And
Yeah.
I would get up looking forward. I would look forward to. I knew that was coming on.
Yep.
And Ric Flair was one of the.
Ricky Steamboat.
Magnum TA,
Magnum, yep.
Dusty Rhodes, the Road
So we
Warriors,
watched it
Rock
with
and
him
Roll
before I got
Express.
to be his
Midnight
big
Express. I could go
Midnight
on forever.
Express. No, he knows all about wrestling, but
The
we
Raging
had a
Bull.
trampoline too, so we would wrestle on the trampoline. We made that thing like a wrestling ring, pretty much.
Yeah.
Those were fun days. But yeah, so what are you doing on the 31st, dude? Gotta get you to Nashville.
Nothing. I say we take a road trip
page.
on behalf. I say we go for the podcast and like document it and everything.
July 31st. I'm not sure where I'm going to be.
I wonder if he's going to cut himself like they had.
They still do that.
Had the razor blade.
That's a Sunday night, July 31st. It's the night after we do Country-ish movie night, July 31st. Hey, yeah, it's not too late. Tickets are still available. Lot of things available, like this residual check for you. I want you to win it, but you have to call in. So we got a lot more Country-ish to do. We'll be right back with more Country-ish right after this.
Hey, John.
What?
We're out of Sundrop.
We're at Sundrop. Yes! I mean, no. I mean, I'm on it.
Well, you can just drive your car right over here to the store.
Hey, Randy!
What's up, John?
Where am I? Hello?
John, where have you been?
I got your Sundrop.
John, you know I drink Diet Sundrop.
Right. Diet Sundrop. I'm on it.
But the story's just right there.
When you get it, you get it.
Go to makeitASundrop.com for your chance to win an ATV. Looky here. See? I made it a Sundrop. You should go to makeitASundrop.com and enter the contest, man. Check this out. You guys know this. Maybe you at home don't know this. Huge announcement. Never said this before. I do another podcast. Just kidding, I've said it before. With John Heffron. It's called Heffron and Reap. We go live every Monday night. And sometimes we have guests on. And yesterday, we had a guest, and it's Willie Nelson's granddaughter. Willie Nelson. I'm trying to, dude.
You're trying to
I'm
talk
around
like
you too
me.
much. Willie Nelson's granddaughter. Raylan Nelson, Willie Nelson's granddaughter, was on the show, and we got to talking about. She actually checks his emails for him. Oh, wow. And we got to talking about that. Check out this little clip of Heffron and Reap.
Yeah. What an amazing job. What's that like? Reading emails from Willie Nelson fans. Even if they're some of the old, like not most oldest fans, the first fans.
A lot of them are dead.
Are all of them AOL addresses? Like, what are most of the AOL? Like, are they? Is it a lot of AOL?
They're contacting you through MySpace. No, a lot of them are like, I have a song. They've written a song they want him to hear. You know,
who would do that? So dumb.
They want to meet him. They want to smoke weed with him. It's mostly just that, and then some really crazy ones that we have to send to the crazy file.
Right. I mean, how many do you think a day, average day, would you go through? I mean, and how long have you been doing that?
steadily every day, 60 to 100 emails a day, steadily. And I've been doing it since 2007.
Whoa, that's too much. Wow.
I was like 8 years old when my grandpa gave me that job, and because it's so easy, you know.
So you could also send the emails to those people. You can reply to them, right?
Yeah, I reply to them, you know, whatever they send. And, you know, I have a whole list in my notes. You know, I do it on my phone, you know, and I have a whole notes of all the standard responses, and I just copy and paste it.
Right.
And, you know, I change it for, you know, to make it has to make sense. But, yeah.
We have to get access to this database, John.
Oh, my God. Yeah, right. And just use it to promote. Hey, I'm at Zany's on Friday. I think I can hook you up with a guitar.
I can't be in your town, but you know who is in your town.
Yeah. I don't endorse a lot of people, but yeah. So I want to be super respectful here and be respectful of the lineages. You had to. Does anybody send pictures? I'm gonna keep it super friendly.
Yes, but they're never like vagina or boob pictures or dick pictures. I do get like old lady pictures, and they're trying to be sexy, you know, which it's just.
Oh my God! Would you put that out as a calendar? Like if you had a calendar.
Okay.
If you had a
calendar,
your calendar. Your grandpa's not
only
gonna
for
let you.
your patrons and my patrons, I'll do it.
Oh my God! The calendar girls of, and you can do that weird like put an emoji on their face, right?
Well,
so
girls I never loved before.
Yes. Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah, I never loved you.
Who I would, to all the girls who I would never, even if your car was broken down on the side of the road and it was on fire, ever before. To all the girls, even if there were 2 people left on Earth and they're like, you have to, it's the only way we can keep humanity alive. You're like, no.
Calendar. Yeah.
Calendar. Yeah. It is. Yeah. The cover is going to be a little weird. We're going to have to hire like a good typesetter to do that.
What?
Woo! Heffern and Reap every Monday night, 7:30 p.m. right here. All right, let's move on. I say we give money away. What do you say, Marcus?
That's yours. Let's do it.
Well, let's give some of my money away. Well, if it's the first time you've ever seen this show, I've done some acting in my day. I've been in movies, sitcoms, commercials, voiceovers, adult films, you name it. I've done it. And they have to pay me when they air them. They're called residual checks. I get them in the mail all the time. And I thought I'd make a game out of it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to have Marcus slide me one of these checks. We got a whole stack over here. I don't know how much is in this envelope. I'm going to open this envelope live right now on the show. I'm going to tell you what it's for, and then you call in with a guess. Closest person, I'm going to mail you this check. Well, I'll have Elliot do it. We're going to mail you the check, right? It's a game that we like to call
How much is that Screen Actors Guild Residual?
All right.
So much fun. All right. Well, let's see here. You slide me one. Dealer's choice.
Boom.
Okay.
Shakalaka.
I'm going to open it down here where nobody can see. Well, we'll see how much this is. What I'm going to do is some in-house guessing. I'm going to have Mark and Isaiah and Elliot make a guess, and you read my poker face, and that'll tell you how you should be guessing. All right. Oh, well, interesting. All right.
Because you've not seen these. You don't know if it's interesting or not until you
I
open
don't,
it.
not until I open it. So this is a legit what the heck face. Oh, interesting. This is for one episode of Jane the Virgin, chapter 68. You ever seen me in Jane the Virgin?
Nope.
I played a exterminator, and I was itchy, and I was that's it. One little scene, one episode, and it's for internet rental. Marcus, how much is this check?
Probably the easiest $3.17 you've ever made.
Well, it wasn't that hard. You're right. $3.17. Not bad. Isaiah.
I'm thinking a little bit lower than that, so I'm gonna go $2.32.
$2 and how much?
32 cents.
32 cents. All right. Well, how about you?
$2.12.
$2.12. All right.
Not much confidence in here.
All the guesses have been locked in. No one in this room got it exactly right. In fact, I'll just give you a little clue. They're being pessimistic. Now, there should be a number. I believe Alan had probably already had it up there. Thank you, Alan, for reading my mind. Do we have people in the bullpen?
Yes, sir, we do.
All right. Okay, so let's let someone in the room. We'll talk to them and figure out if they are going to be the one to get this check in the mail.
All right, first one's on the phone with you now.
All right. John Reap here. Who am I talking to?
Jake Stark.
Jacob Stark.
Oh, is this Jacob Stark?
Yeah.
Is this Iron Man?
I'm his cousin.
Iron Man's cousin. Dude, well, thank you for all the comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Have you seen me in Jane the Virgin? No one's seen me in her. She's a virgin. No. Where are you calling in from?
Sorry. Same place. I'm at work at Pottsville doing dishes, listening to you guys.
All right.
Using the other.
I know he said he's doing.
Sorry.
What?
Breaking up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
we're breaking up.
No, all I heard you say was you were doing dishes. Where do you work?
I'm an in-home personal care worker.
Oh, in-home personal care. Okay,
In-home personal care. I got you, buddy. All righty. Well, you want to make a guess, Mr. Stark? How much is this check?
I'll go a little bit higher. I'll go 5. I'm hoping I'm not too pessimistic with that.
There you go. $5. It's a better guess than anyone in this room, but it's not exactly right. So put them on hold, the Alan Jackson. We got 2 more people because we're taking 3 calls and that's it. Random. There's no rhyme or reason to this. You know, it doesn't matter if you called in first. It's random. My man, the Alan Jackson, has a randomizer machine that he's hooked up to the phone system. Anytime you're ready.
You got one.
John Reap here. Who am I talking to?
Jaron?
Jaron?
Yeah.
He sounds excited.
Man, you've been partying it up tonight, huh? What are you doing over there, Jaron?
No, man. I called in like 2 weeks ago and won your check.
Oh, congrats, dude. What do you know? How much was it?
It was $1.29.
Okay, wow. What did you do with all that cash?
I'm actually waiting on you so we can take a picture next time you're in Columbus.
Columbus, Ohio?
With the check, yeah, good idea.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let's do that, man. You bring that check with you to the Funny Bone, and we'll do that for sure. So that answers my next question. He's in Columbus, Ohio. He's called in before. What do you do for a living?
I mow grass.
Hey.
Landscape engineer.
Busy time of year for you, buddy.
Yep.
Well, good on you.
Sir.
Won't you come by my house? It won't take long. It's a little
I got you.
You getting here will be the longest part. All right, Jaron. How much is this one? You tell me. How much is this residual check? Jane the Virgin.
I'm going to go $7.10.
Okay, $7.10. Put them on hold, the Alan Jackson, and let's get to the final call. It's anybody's ball game because no one's got it exactly right.
Last chance.
You know what I should do, Mark? I should do a thing. Because either way, they're going to get the check. But I should double the amount if they get it exactly right. Like I'll write an additional check from my own account.
Personal check.
Yeah.
You know how to write a check still? People still do that.
I still do sometimes. All right, the Alan Jackson. Whenever you're ready, let the final person into the showroom, and we'll see if they get it exactly right.
Okay, they're in the room now.
Hey, John Reap here. Who am I talking to?
Well, this is Keith.
Keith, where you calling in from, buddy?
Halifax County.
Halifax.
Flatlanders up here, northeastern North Carolina.
Yeah. Oh, cool, man. What do you do for a living?
I'm retired.
Good on you, buddy.
Marine.
You sound too young to be retired.
This 45 years of being in the holistic healing and all that unpopular stuff that's now in.
No kidding.
Nice to talk with you, man.
Are you a Reiki master?
Yes, I've been running Reiki for about 35 years.
What are you talking about?
I'm a freaking psychic,
Rake,
bro.
Rake master.
Reiki, not a rake.
Oh.
Reiki, it's energy healing.
Okay.
My ex-wife
Yeah.
used to be into it. She had crystals, energy healing.
Oh, cool.
Do you do what's that called?
Acupuncture.
Acupuncture.
Well, I do reflexology and related, yes.
Well,
I run meridian points and all of that stuff, rebirthing and light healing and all that stuff.
How long would it take you to get to Hickory, man?
Old country boy.
I need to be Yeah, you're country-ish. Because a straight-up
definitely.
country boy would not be doing Reiki healing. You're the ish, country-ish, and that's what we are.
I say, well, we're hillbillies without the hills down here. How about that?
Oh, man, very good. All right, buddy, well, let's get your guess. How much is this episode here? One episode, Jane the Virgin. How much is this check?
$1,000.
$1,000, he said.
Yes.
He may be closest.
Wait, I need to hear you say that again. How much is this check?
$1,000.
$1,000. Okay. Now, normally I would hand this to Mark Sergeant Havaball, but he's not in here. And Elliot will step up. I'm going to hand this check to Elliot. And now Elliot's going to take the check.
Nice shoes, Elliot.
He's going to run it into the Alan Jackson in the control booth. And in there, Alan has access to the mainframe where he will feed the check into the supercomputer. And just like that, he will know who was the closest and who won. He's got both keys, and he can put both keys in simultaneously, turn the computer on, and then feed it into the mainframe. It'll make some noises, but it's in a soundproof booth over here, and we can't hear it. I'm just amazed at the technology. It's super fast.
This sounds like a Frank Zappa introduction or something.
This is a little bit like that.
Zappa-ish.
Have you ever seen Superman 3 with Richard Pryor?
Yes, it's been a long time. Yes.
Do you remember that he was a computer engineer and he invented the world's fastest, smartest supercomputer, and Superman had to beat the computer. Do you remember this?
I do not.
That's a real thing, and we have that computer here. I got my hands on it because I know people in Hollywood because I used to live there.
Yes, you did.
All right, John, we're going to put this contestant on hold.
All right, the Alan Jackson, this just in.
Yes, I know.
I've noticed something.
Yes, I did too.
We've got two different amounts here.
Yes.
We've got before taxes and after taxes.
That is correct.
Well, all that being said, which one did the machine do?
The machine worked off of the actual amount on the check.
Very good.
So that's what we shall do.
That's the amount we'll do. Okay. Well, so you already know who the winner is.
Yes, the computer has generated a winner for us. So
you and the computer are the only ones that know right now.
Correct. I think Moose may have looked over my shoulder, but no, you're right. Pretty much just us.
Wow. Let's just sit in this moment.
I know they're dying to know, though.
Only Alan and the computer. Maybe Moose. No, that's it. It could be anybody. It could be any of those three people who called you. I'm rooting for one of you. I'm rooting for all three of you. Only one of you is going to get the check. The Alan Jackson. Whenever you're ready, let him into the showroom, and let's find out who won the check. I'm so excited.
Okay, the winner for the check is now on the line.
John Reap. Who's this?
It's Jake.
Jake
Jake.
Stark.
Good.
Congratulations, buddy. How much was your guess?
I said 5.
Five even?
He said $5 even. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like Price is Right. I don't want to go over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you did great. And by the way, we don't do Price is Right rules. You don't have to worry about that. We do like hand grenades and horseshoe rules. Closest one. Doesn't matter if you're over or beneath it. That's why we have the supercomputer, because it knows it, factors it in. It does all the algorithm crunching.
Makes it so much easier on us.
So much faster. All right. So here's what you guessed: $5. The amount of this check is actually $5.81. $5.81. Dude. Wow, I'm so happy for you. Me and Mark have a question, though. What are you going to do with all my cash?
I think I'm going to buy my buddy here a pack of cigarettes because I owe him.
Awesome, dude. Well, hey, thanks for everybody who called in. Better luck next time. And if you want to keep this game going, first of all, Jake, I don't know if I got your address, but you got to reach out to us via the website. You got to go to countryish.com if you want this check. You got to go to countryish.com, click on the contact section, fill it out. Let us know your address, the amount you won. Elliot will get it out in the mail to you, ASA to the P. And if you at home, if you want to keep this game going, watch anything I've ever been in. I'm talking about Into the Storm, Rodney, Eastbound and Down, Harold and Kumar, Guantanamo, One Mississippi, Good Luck Charlie. Anything I've been in, watch it. All right, let me ask you this. Did you know car repossession is on the rise? Huh? I'm over here now. Did you know you also have every right to stop a repo from taking your car? Consumers have broad rights to stop a car repossession from happening, and that is where the law firm at Sue the Collector can help you. If your car is about to be repossessed, or your car was repossessed and you verbally told them to stop and leave your car alone, maybe you were physically hurt or injured by the repo agent, or they took the wrong car altogether, you got a case, possibly. And the attorneys at Sue the Collector specialize in wrongful car repossession and can help you or your loved one. If you or your loved one were injured, lost valuables, wrongfully had your car repossessed, call them right now. Call the law firm. Call 1-877-BAD-REPO. That's 1-877-BAD-REPO. 1-877-BAD-REPO. All right.
I like the ending there.
Thanks, buddy. Repo. That's what Rick Griffey. Remember Rick Griffey?
Rick Griffey from school. Yep.
That's what he called me. Repo. He go, oh no, Repo. Hey. He called me Repo. We got another segment. We got two more segments to do. We got a crazy small town news story. We're going to get into that in a minute. But first, since I got my man Mark Hunt sitting here, I think it's time that what we do here in this segment, and we'll play the intro in a second, but let me just tell you what this is. So his name is Mark Hunt, and what we do is we hunt for gifts for each other at a Goodwill. Has to be $5 or less, and we exchange it on the show. It's an unboxing type of a thing. It's called Goodwill Hunting, and I believe we have an opening from Justin Clyde Williams. Check this out. This will explain it as well. Do we have it?
Yep.
All right. Let's get
Hey! Dollar bill, you don't need no more. Shopping for a pair of khakis, cause you gotta go to court. There's a bow hunting trophy, makes you think about your buddy. That's the hunting that you don't need a license for. Your Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting!
Goodwill Hunting.
We are Goodwill Hunting!
Ain't talking about the film starring Jason Bourne, just being thoughtful while you're shopping at your secondhand store.
What? Goodwill Hunting! Goodwill Hunting!
Boy.
All right. So do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. What you got?
All right. So you're a very. One thing I know about you is you're a very punctual person. You cannot stand to be late. You cannot stand for somebody to be late.
Yeah.
So like when we go out to do stuff, I'm constantly worried that I'm not going to be late because you get pissed about it. So
yeah, it's because now you're messing with my time.
Yeah, you're a very punctual person, and I can appreciate that. But what I've got for you today is sometimes when you have to go to number 2.
Oh yeah.
You may not always have your phone with you, right?
Right.
I'm not saying you always walk in the bathroom with your phone when you go to number 2. A lot of people like to get on Facebook and do their thing, but just in case you forget it, to be punctual, I've got something for you to put in the bathroom to keep time with, because you can be on time and make sure everybody else is on time as well.
Oh, I'm just killing me now. Yeah. So this has to do with number 2.
Number 2.
And being punctual.
Being punctual and having a good time.
I wonder. I have to open the box to find out.
Yeah, it's inside the box.
I wonder what's in here. I wonder what is this.
I don't.
My gosh.
No.
Who's in the box? Oh, what's in the box? What's in the box? Oh, what's in the box?
What is
Be
this?
careful. It's porcelain.
Porcelain.
It's a porcelain.
Oh.
There's a battery.
This?
Let me have that. Turn it upside down and take a look.
Well, would you look at that?
It's a potty clock.
Oh, what time is it? Potty time.
I know. Put the battery in. Let's see. It worked earlier for me.
Okay.
Make sure it keeps good time. You put that up in the bathroom and
am I doing this right?
Be able to stay.
What side does that go in? Am I doing it right? I probably put it in wrong.
Yeah, let me have it.
Well, this is cool. So you put this in the bathroom.
You can put this like
you can put it anywhere, really.
If you've got a wall.
Look at here. I trust you.
It worked earlier.
Oh, it's going.
All right.
It's going. Potty time, and it says right here it's $5. And did you see on the back there's something written in here?
It's going now.
Yeah, it's working.
I didn't see that.
Look right here. It says SE.
Oh, so that's probably been
6/19 is a date. Maybe someone made this
in 2019.
No, it's the 1997.
Oh, 97.
The sticker is covered up.
That's an antique then.
1997. This is from 1997. What year were you born?
2001.
It's before. This is older than you, dude.
It's making me mad because it's not working. Because I know you're going to need this.
Yeah, maybe we put this up in here in the bathroom here.
I don't know. It's been taken over by Sundrop.
I know. I have a colonoscopy coming up.
Yeah.
And maybe this will remind me that I have to start drinking the fluids. Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
That's a very good gift.
It's a goodwill find there, huh?
All right. Are you ready for yours?
Yep.
All right. Oh, boy.
It's a big box.
Well, let me tell you about this gift. I dropped a bunch of checks on the floor. The other day you made a pork loin or something, didn't you?
Oh yeah, grilled one. Yeah.
What was it? What'd you make?
Pork tenderloin.
Yeah. What all did you make that day?
Green beans.
I know you're a good cook.
Yeah, I like to cook.
You cook. You're a good dad. Happy Father's Day. Happy belated Father's
Thank
Day. And you like to cook for your family, and you're good at it. You're very good at it, and you do make a lot of meat, right?
Okay.
I've seen this, and I just thought this would come in handy.
Making meat
when you're trying to cut it up and serve it to your family. Okay, it's from me to you.
Let's get into this.
Yeah, what's in that box?
It's in the box. Is there two things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Hey, do that one first.
I'll get the other one in there. So this is a GE slicing knife.
Yep.
So this
electric.
Electric.
It uses electricity.
You plug it into the wall.
Yes.
I remember
General
those.
Electric.
Yeah.
GE.
Easy to hold. Small handle.
Yeah. Small handle.
That's good. So yeah, next Thanksgiving, I'll be able to cut the turkey.
You could cut pork,
chicken,
any kind of meat.
Anything.
Yeah.
It's like a little saw.
If you needed to
tree
cut
limbs, maybe. You're outside.
Right.
I can run a drop cord.
Get your drop cord, take it outside, do your hedges.
I can do some hedging with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, $3.
That's
Thank
$3.
you. There's
right there.
one.
Yeah, I wonder if it works.
Well, I like the ones where I get 2 gifts.
Let's open this. I want to see what it looks like. I mean, what year was this?
That's probably mid to late 80s, I would think, just looking at the box.
I don't know if it has a date on it.
By the pictures.
But, I mean, this looks like the 70s to me.
Yeah.
Well, you might be right. Might be
Take
80s.
it out of there. It's probably...
maybe we get more information on the inside. Okay. General
So it does
Electric
plug in.
Slicing knife. It plugs in. Here we go. Look at this. What's that?
Is there a plug there?
I think we got gypped. There's no
plug.
Power cord.
And no knife.
No blade.
No blade.
What the hell?
I mean, it is Goodwill.
I'm taking this back.
Yeah. Get your $3 back. Man.
Electric slicing knife doesn't have. Yeah, look for
it
the
doesn't
date.
matter. It's not going to work. No, I mean, if it at least had the blade, I could, saw at it. But
yeah,
no blade, no.
Well, what else?
No blade, no power.
Maybe the other gift will be okay.
So the next, this is some
So after you're done slicing your meat, you want to save it.
off-brand aluminum foil.
Yeah, heavy duty.
Yeah.
It's 20 square feet
Pride.
each one, and it's Pride Month, and it says Pride on it.
And that's one of the reasons you got this. This is still Pride Month, correct?
I believe, yeah. First day of summer, still Pride Month, the whole month.
Yeah.
I think it's the whole month. That's why they call it Pride Month.
Pride aluminum foil.
Yeah.
Many
Boom.
uses.
You can wrap your meat in that for Pride Month.
Aluminum foil's not cheap nowadays either.
Is it
So
not?
That's a good find for
But you
$2.
might want to open it and make sure there's aluminum foil in there.
Yeah, it could just be the cone, but no foil on it. But,
Yeah. All right.
Thank you. Good job,
There you
man.
go, my friend.
Good
Yay!
job. Love
And that is how we play Goodwill Hunting, Goodwill Hunting, Goodwill Hunting.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Alan, are we doing a commercial right here? I forgot.
No.
Yeah, wait. All right.
That's okay.
Well, listen. I'm going to turn to this camera right here, and we'll do this last little bit. Thank you for sticking around, and thank you, Marcus, for giving me this wonderful porcelain potty time clock. And did you hit the share button yet? I don't know. Did you get around to that? I hope so. We got one segment left. We've done an hour and 3 minutes. My goal really is to try to do an hour, but I can't gyp you guys. I want to give you as much content as possible. Any interesting comments that I need to address before we get to our final segment?
Well, a very generous gentleman named Mark N. gave you $50 on YouTube for the first time ever.
Wow.
First time we've ever done so. Thank you.
$50.
Wait, what's his name?
Mark N.
How do you spell that last name?
The letter N is in Nancy. That's all.
That's
it
it.
says. That's it. Yes,
Mark
sir.
N.
Yes, if he'd like to give us his last name so we can give him a
Well,
shout out.
thank you, Mr. N. Appreciate that. Isaiah, anything? You're not looking at comments,
No,
are
I'm
you?
not looking at any comments.
little smiley
I'm
guy?
just
What's this
paying
smirk?
attention to the
Soundboard.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
Soundboard engineer.
Great job. Well, let's move on. Let's do our last segment. There's a lot of negative things going on in the news, as you know, and we try to ignore those things. We like to do weird, crazy, random things that happen in small towns, and I report that to you. It's a segment that can be best described by, once again, Justin Clyde Williams.
We're just small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All right. Check this out. This is weird. A distillery in New Hampshire is making whiskey out of crabs. Did you hear about this?
I haven't
How
heard
is that
anything
even possible?
about that.
It sounds horrible. Who wants to swallow an STD? What's next? Whiskey syphilis? Gonorrhea daiquirias? Margarita chlamydia? Well, in a town called Tamworth in New Hampshire, it's a small town, about 3,000 people, there's a distillery that just unveiled a new whiskey using the invasive green crab. Have you guys ever seen or heard of an invasive green crab? There's a picture of it right there. It's not that big.
Invasive, meaning there's too many of them.
Too many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to do something with them.
Yeah.
Make liquor.
Exactly. Apparently, they're a huge problem in this town, and they're like ravaging the New England corridor of shell fisheries. They're destroying coastal seagrass beds and changing the entire ecosystem, really. So, yeah, that's how they get rid of them. And it turns out these crabs are real assholes. It's like they're already drunk. They're tearing up the environment. They're pinching people. Nobody can stop them. So it makes sense to turn them into whiskey if you think about it. If you can make lemonade out of lemons, you can make some Clawsome whiskey, right? Oh, man. I don't know if I like the laugh button. Let's just ignore it.
All right. Well, Elliot,
I know Elliot's trying to get you to do it.
Poke the button.
Elliot, earlier.
I've already vetoed the laugh button. We're just gonna cruise on through. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But I appreciate the enthusiasm. The distillery said it teamed up with the University of New Hampshire's Green Crab Project to develop. It's called the House of Tamworth's Crab Trapper. That's what Isaiah calls his underwear. Crab Trapper. It is a bourbon steeped. It's a bourbon, and it's steeped with a custom. So it's made with crab powder, corn, and a spice blend. It's gross. I don't. This sounds disgusting. Would you guys drink this stuff?
I would try it just to see what it tasted like.
I could see that being in a beer, maybe like a crab flavored. I mean, they put flavor in all kind of in beer anyway. So.
Right. Probably can't even get drunk off this stuff. Just feel really crappy, and you want garlic butter and lemons. Stephen Grassi is the owner of Tamworth Distilling. He said the developers boiled more than 90 pounds of these tiny crabs into a crab stock that was then fortified with Tamworth-made neutral grain spirits and then distilled on a rotary vacuum. God, I don't even know how you think of this kind of stuff. Who thinks of this? 90 pounds of crabs? You think this tastes any good?
Sure would itch a lot. 90 pounds.
Yeah, totally. They said it tastes. They said it kind of tastes like it's like briny, but it's like They said, these are their words. It's a better Fireball. Yeah, better Fireball. Come on, guys.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, we all have to raise our standards on this. Okay, isn't a better Fireball just Goldschlager? That's what it is.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, except it's better. It's got gold in it, not crabs.
Real gold.
Yeah. They said, because green crabs are invasive, we are raising awareness of the problem in a way that is fun and interesting. But it also shows that through creativity and gumption, we can turn these pesky critters into a tasty treat. They said, we want more brave souls in the culinary arts to rise to the challenge and defeat the enemy by eating them. There you go. Can't beat them, eat them. Why are we stopping at just whiskey, though? Then you make some crab-based drinks, like a crabtini, maybe a crabarita, but instead of salt on the rim, you put Old Bay on the rim, like a Crabby Mary. I can see this being a good Bloody Mary thing. Because don't some people put like a...
They put the Old Bay.
Yeah.
The Old Bay seasoning in there, yeah.
Yeah. Just put a whole crab stick. So how much do you think this costs, guys? For one bottle of Crab Trapper, let's say it's a fifth. Marcus, how much are you paying for a fifth of Crab Trapper bourbon?
Whatever your last residual check was. That's all I'm giving.
No, but now you have to make a guess. How much are they charging?
$37.
$37. Isaiah.
I'm going to go with cool 40.
Cool 40. Elliot.
I researched this story, so I know.
Not
answer. Sorry.
Well, this is how much it's going for: $65 a fifth.
Good grief!
$65 for a fifth of this. I want to taste it now. I don't. I'll do Fireballs sometimes. Doesn't bother me that much.
You reckon they have that at their local or the Hickory Liquor Store?
I don't know. I'm going to look that up. We'll go to ABC store and see if we can find it. That's some top shelf.
Are you going to buy me a bottle?
Maybe when you're 20. When is your birthday?
September 7th.
September the 7th. Okay. We got anybody in here from New Hampshire? You want to send us a bottle? We'll give it to him for his birthday, September the 7th, and we'll have a good time. So there you go, everybody. That's it right there. Tamworth, New Hampshire. Huh?
The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All right. We had a great time up in here today. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the shares. Can you guys tell how many shares we got? I'm just curious. If we have that technology with the three people in this room.
I bet Alan could do it.
Really? I see Elliot with 2 devices, and he can't tell me how many shares we got.
It just doesn't show up on it.
Panic
I bet you
mode.
there's a way.
I bet it's a lot. I bet it's over
I'm just
2,000.
curious. I'm just making a little small talk before we end the show. Marcus, you want to say anything? Any last minute comment?
21 shares.
Huh?
21 shares.
Look at that. Look what he did. That's the
And I
Gen
got
Z
that
in
pulled
him
up on
coming
my
out.
iPhone, and Elliot has like a tablet and an iPhone and a computer, and
You're so smart.
he has
Isaiah.
everything but the kitchen sink.
So thank you for the 21 people who hit the share button. Thank you. Now, you can also do it when the show's over, and then people will watch this later. So appreciate you for the sharing, for the comments, for the likes, for the reviews, for the stars. How many stars did we get? Because I made a deal, right? I said 5,000 stars.
I don't think it was 5,000. I think it was
I sent you 200.
800.
800. All
Yep.
right. That means I don't have to do the share stare, nor does Isaiah. But maybe that's the thing we do in the future. Maybe I don't do it. Maybe we make him do it.
I can't
Or
see
maybe,
more
how about
than
this? We'll make whoever, I got it. Whoever the highest star thrower, dropper is,
gets to pick.
gets to pick who does the share stare. I like this idea.
That's
'cause-
good.
That is a good idea.
But we pick them out. We say at the beginning of the show, if we get to 1,000 stars, right? At 1,000, someone does it, but the highest person with the most stars gets to choose who's doing it. Do you like this idea?
Yeah. So when
That's
they submit
a
the
great
stars, they
idea.
need to submit the person's name. That
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to go back and ask them. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
All right. We'll do that next time. Any final comments, Elliot? Any birthdays I forgot? Any?
The gentleman that gave you $50 said I also gave another YouTuber about 500. They about pooped. Yeah, I was a little intoxicated.
Oh, and we'll take 500.
I love this guy. I want to go out with him.
Speaking of which, my special friend had a very eventful evening, and I'm very glad that she could make it anyway. So thanks a lot.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad, but eventful is good or bad?
Yeah. Eventful.
Right. But she made it. All right.
She can't tell us.
How about you, Mark? Anything?
No. Just I was glad to be able to help somebody find their lost pocketbook.
Oh my
today.
gosh! Real quick.
I found a pocketbook today. A lady had left it, dropped it in a parking lot. I was riding down a highway, saw it in a parking lot, pulled over, got the information, called her bank. It was a lot of work. Got the pocketbook back to her, so it's good to know that there's some good people left in this world, and I'm one
That's
of them.
you.
That's me. Yes.
You're being a good
being
citizen.
Yeah. No, you actually told this story.
There
You
was
did
a lot of
work.
a lot of cash in there, a lot of cards, and a lot of her
so
stuff.
you
that
found
she
this
needed.
purse.
Yeah.
You pick it up. No one's around. You look through it to
Look
get some
through it.
identification. You
Couldn't-
call the woman's bank, and you
Yeah.
tell her, I got this purse, and they called her.
They called her, gave her my number. She called me, got her stuff back. Good day.
What a good guy.
Good guy.
How about you, Isaiah? Anything
I
you
don't
want to say?
have
Anything heroic
any,
like me today?
No, I didn't
No.
do anything heroic like
right.
Mr. Stamos.
D. Allen Jackson and Mr. Moose. Anything I need to say at the end? We good?
No, I think we're good here too.
All right. Well, thank you all once again. I appreciate you. For Elliot the intern. For Elliot the intern's intern, Isaiah, also the resident HAYSEED Gen-Z. For Mark Stamos, a.k.a. Mark Hunt. For Moose. For the Allen Jackson. I'd like to say I'm John Reap, and I wish you a bicycle.
I don't know where your video is. Hold on. Keep waving, John. I'm finding it. Oh, here we go. All right.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, dude.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support.
that will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. Oh, you're still here. Wow. I wonder how many of you actually stick around for this part. Well, gotta reward you somehow. Check out this hickory hot sauce right here. You know, grilling season is upon us. You know, it's the first day of summer. So get you some John Reap's hickory hot sauce. So good it'll make your head shake. You can get this at the website, johnreap.com. It's fantastic, by the way. Anyone who's had this is very surprised, which I'm kind of insulted because that implies they didn't think I'd make a good product. And then when it happened, they were like, oh, this is better than I thought you would do. And it's really good. I don't make it.
I need to try some. I haven't tried it yet.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Do you like hot stuff?
Not really.